Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing well on this Thursday evening as we get ready to round the corner and head on into the weekend. Hope everybody had a great day. I had a good one. I trained today. Had a pretty good class. My employees that we were training caught on and did good stuff. And then we went and played volleyball. Had a fucking ton of people. I don't know if it's, we got introduced to a bunch of additional people we didn't know from the tournament we went and played in. So I think some of them are coming from that. And then in addition, I think a ton of more regular people than normal are coming because of the time change and it's getting cold and there's not a lot to do, So I think more people are coming out than normal. Like, we have 2 courts that we play on. And some days, during the year we have 4 teams. We just kind of run and we just kind of switch, who's playing who or whatever. When we're busy, we have 5 teams, and then somebody has to sit and we have to have kind of a rotation where, one team sits per game or whatever. We've been having 6 teams, and today we had 6 teams, and there were 8 people on multiple teams. So we were subbing in like on both sides every time, we got the ball. It was a madhouse. So I don't know if that's sustainable. I would assume that some people would stop coming if the numbers stayed up, and then it would kind of balance out. But I've thought that for the past like 3 weeks, and it hasn't happened yet. So I don't know. I don't know really how to feel about that. I mean, I love that people are coming, but I also I hate that we have to sit for multiple games for that. Although it went really fast tonight. I think we ended up playing just as many games, I think, as normal. I mean, we were whipping through it, so I don't think it was all bad, to be honest. I think it went pretty smooth, all things considered. But anyways, that's enough about volleyball. I always like to give you guys a little bit of, what's going on with me other than the magic stuff. But we got on a little late, so I am going to go ahead and jump in so we can get to another draft. We found a trophy last night. I'm hoping to do that again, but, I'm just hoping to draft some good stuff and see how it goes. So let's just jump right on in. We're all ready. Let's go. Okay, so this is the it's a prototype thing that target creature you control gains flying, vigilance, or lifelink until its turn. That seems pretty good. It's a 3/3 flyer on its own. It could be a 5/4 flyer. Either like on the turn you play it, if you have a 2-drop, you give it flying. Otherwise, you get the choice between giving another thing flying or giving this lifelink or something vigilance. I mean, this is just a really, really good card. I think it's going to beat out anything else in this pack as far as commons or uncommons go. I would kind of like to wheel this scrap work cohort. I think this is pretty good as far as, white kind of mid-rangey stuff goes. Yeah, that would be the card I would be most interested in wheeling, obviously. But we're gonna take the rare here. Get to draft a rare, pack 1, pick 1. I don't think we've done that yet. We get past a land, probably not what we're taking. Third Path Iconoclast seems good. It doesn't really go well with our first pick. Aeronaut Cavalry kinda does. It's a little bit expensive, but it's a good value creature, I think. There's also a couple of pretty aggressive cards in the Razor Maw and the Scrapwork Mutt. I guess Scrapwork Mutt's not overly aggressive. Just has Unearth for some pretty impactful turns there. I think I like Cavalry better than this Warlords Elite. I don't know how I feel about it's cheap, but is it really that kind of situation? You know what I mean? I don't know. I think people smarter than me probably can make this work. I don't know what kind of deck it would fit in. I know what kind of deck this fits in. It impacts the board. The turn it comes into play. It's a flyer that eats most other flyers in the format. I think there are a lot of 2/3 and 3/3 flyers. The 4 but really helps it quite a bit, I think. What does this thing do? Oh, this is the double strike thing. Oh yeah, this is really good. I will take that for sure. There's another Aeronaut, but we're definitely taking the rare here, or the uncommon here. I would love this Air Marshal to table. Not that we have a ton of soldiers yet. Well, I guess this thing's a soldier, but it doesn't really need Marshal. But it would be a clear indicator that blue-white was open if that tabled. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, target creature gains flying until end of turn. I think I'd rather have this Power Stone Engineer, honestly. Just kind of like try to trade it. Oh, that was a single click, chat. That was a single click. So we saw yesterday the draw bug is back. Apparently the single click bug is back too. I didn't even see what else was in that pack. Hopefully it wasn't anything too good. I think I'm kind of into this Sigil of Valor. Like if we're, a mono white deck or a white X deck that is kind of going to go wide, maybe this thing allows us to grow tall as well. The other thing I would be looking at is maybe the Meticulous Excavation, so we can play these kind of things on 3, but then later in the game kind of bounce them and replay them for their large cost. But that's kind of situational. We could also bounce this to get more counters on something, but like it's already a 3/4 flyer. Yeah, we're just going to take the Sigil, I think. How do we feel about this card? I feel like I don't really want a 1/2, even if it does pump our team. I think I might just want this Mishra's Domination. It seems like it could go with what we've got going on so far. Could also take this Moment of Defiance. I don't know. I'm kind of interested in that kind of versatility, like either removing a blocker or making something large, if given the chance. The best cards in this pack are black by far. We could just kind of disregard this domination. I think I'm going to take Emergency Weld over Gigamole. We have some creatures we care about getting back. We know we're white. We don't really know what else we're doing yet. I don't know really the flavor of black-white, but, that's where we end up. There's, oh man, look at that Boulder Branch Golem. I really like Boulder Branch Golem, like a lot. I was going to take this Thraxodemon, but I think I'm just taking this Golem. We're white, and we don't know what else we are quite yet. I am kind of concerned that there was no white card in that pack whatsoever. Huh. I really don't know what to take here. I really don't think I can take a blue card. I don't know. I'm going to take this Scrapsmith. Maybe. I don't think JLM Tomb is where we want to be. I think it's either Razor Maw or Scrapwork Mutt. I think I'm going to take the Scrapwork Mutt. And Giant Growth. Or the Air Marshal did table, but I think we're kind of off that. I think we're just kind of red-white. I think. I don't think these are the best cards in the world, but okay, here's another one of these Mishras. I'm gonna try this red-white, you know? I think it's what we got going on. I'm a bit concerned about how much white dried up, but that is a super late disfigure. What the fuck? Do I take that as a signal? I mean, I think I'm going to stick to my guns and take this Bitterine. I think it's reasonable. Just take this for the signals. I don't think we're going to be running that. Last pick, Trench Stalker. Okay. Punished for not moving into black immediately. But this thing seems fine, right? No, not really. This thing seems pretty trashy. I thought it was the hasty thing. It is not. Oh, Excavation Explosion. I'm fine taking that. So, yeah, pretty much bailed out by that. I'm not too excited about this Soul Partition. Repair and Recharge, not really. Disenchant, I mean, I'll take a Disenchant and play it main deck, I think. Oh, there's Mishra's Juggernaut. I think we can table this Mishra's Juggernaut, probably. Yeah, I'm going to take the Disenchant. Recruitment Officer, it looks like a thing that we're very interested in. I also kind of like that Recommission. There's the hasty thing. I am kind of interested in that as well. It's possible that that's actually better than the Recruitment Officer, but I don't think so. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Recruitment Officer. Notably, Recruitment Officer does not find our Steel Seraph or our Combat Thresher, despite them being cast for 3 mana a lot of the time, which kind of is shit, but I think I'm going to take the Juggernaut here. Just some sort of reasonable thing. I don't know. How good do we think Juggernaut is? Like, I don't think it's great, you know? We're probably not taking this Boulder Branch Column. We're probably not playing this Emergency Weld. Take this or the Recommission? I think I'm supposed to take this. Maybe I'm just taking this Dwarven Forge Chanter. Doesn't seem great in our deck. But I think it's better than this in our deck. Like, in black-red, I think this card is nutty, but I don't think it's great in our deck. Maybe it's actually the Ambush Paratrooper then. Because the Ward 3 life doesn't really matter if they don't have to target it because it sucks. And then I'd rather have the ability to pump our team. Rust Goliath, that's not really where we want to be. Sibling Rivalry could be pretty good in our deck. We're not going to be able to, like, sack anything, but just the ability to, like, finish out a game, maybe. But I think I'm just going to stick with this Cavalry. I think I like the Cavalry quite a bit. Maybe it'll prove to be too slow. I don't really know, but it seems good in theory. Mass Production, also a pretty slow card, but pretty good. I think I'm taking this Phalanx Guard over the Architect. I just want to be mindful of our 2-drop situation. We don't have any 4s yet, but I don't really mind not having 4s. We got 3 5s so far, so if we play like a, you know, another 3 or another 2 on turn 4 or something, that seems fine. I think I want this Whirling Strike over this Warlord's Elite. I think I really like this card, and I want to try it out and make sure. So this is a good way to do so. I think we definitely could have been... We could have abandoned white and been black-red. There would have been a path to do that, it looks like. But we didn't seize the opportunity. And I'm not sure that I like that we, you know... I'm not sure I would have liked it if we had done it either. Like, a lot of our power level is in the Combat Thresher and the Steel Seraph. I'm pretty sure we don't have enough ways to sacrifice things to make these any good. I don't even think I'm going to run the one that I have. I'm not sure how many of these things I want, but, you know, it's kind of like card advantage as long as the 2-1 for 3 is relevant, I guess. Okay, the Juggernaut did table. We're going to take that, I think, over the Firebomb. Not too interested in that, I don't think. Maybe I'm supposed to take the Mishra's Research Desk. It seems like more of a black-red card, but maybe it's just a better card, you know what I mean? I think I'm trying to be aggressive, so the Trample and the Unearth on this are appealing to me. Oh, this did table. I'm really happy that this tabled. I like this card quite a bit in a red aggressive strategy. It's good on turn 3. It's good on turn 7, you know. It's good on any turn that you cast it because it's got haste, so you find a good spot for it and you smash. So do we want Aeronaut Wings or another Bitter Reunion? I don't know that we really want to load up on these Bitter Reunions. They, once again, like, yeah, I think I'd rather hedge and take one of each. I don't think we're going to run this, but I'll take it. It's in color. We'll decide what we want to do later. I don't know. I don't want a Liquid Metal Coating. I don't really care about that. Last pick, Air Marshal. Okay. Okay. Unfortunately, can't really do anything with that, huh? We can take this Altar of Dementia though. That's our Dementia. That's our second Altar of Dementia in 2 drafts. Man, I really want to play with this card too, but I don't know. Like, are we even altering in this? This is not the type of deck I really want an altar in. I might pass this. Like, I think maybe we're just actually supposed to take the uncommon Yoshin Soldier, as sad as that sounds. Yeah, I think that might be what we're supposed to take here. It's not the sexiest first pick ever, but we could also... Oh, I was about to say we could take the Prison Sentence. But I like having the 1-drop with Unearth. I really do. I like having another Haster here. We could try and spin it, right? We could take this Scrapwork Cohort and see if it wheels. The last one did, so... You know, that's not always the way it works. We tried that yesterday and it didn't work out, but I think I'm going to take this Cohort. I think there's less chance of this tabling because it seems like white is actually less open than red. See, I'm going to take the Scrapwork Cohort here. Get a 4-drop in the deck. Another Unearthed card. So here's our chance at Thopter Architect. I think I like that better than Airlift Captain. Do I like it better than Scrapwork Mutt? We have 1, 2, 3. We only have 3 2-drops so far. I think I'm actually supposed to take the Scrapwork Mutt just as a curve consideration. Okay. Kind of like Mishra's Onslaught here, but I also like the idea of having another removal spell. Right now we have 1 Disenchant and 1 Excavation Explosion as removal. I kind of like Prison Sentence quite a bit here. Yeah, I think this feels right. There's another Scrapwork Cohort as well, but I think we're good for now with the Prison Sentence. I don't know that I want to overload on these in case they're terrible, which they may be. So I think I'm going to diversify a little bit and take a Lorne's Escape. The card seems good, right? Hexproof, indestructible, scry. So like you set up a trade and then, you know, you trade this instead, but you also scry. I don't know. The more and more of that doesn't sound all that good, does it? I don't know. I'm just going to try these. Maybe this card is terrible. I have no idea. You guys are not here to tell me otherwise, though. So left to my own devices, that's what I'm going to take. I don't think I need another piece of equipment. I think I'm going to take this Mishra's Onslaught here. Yeah, I'm going to take another Scrapwork Mutt. I have no idea. The deck does not seem like it really got there on power level. We're kind of just, you know, we held on tight to our first pick and our, third pick, I think. And are just trying to ride those out more than anything else. That's what we're doing. I think I'm actually taking an Ichor Wellspring here. I don't really want to play it on 2, but maybe I was taking the Lifelinker. Yeah, I'm going to take the Lifelinker. We have ways to pump it with the Mishra's Dominations. Seems good. Okay, take the Scrapwork cohort that came back around. There's our second 4. That's really kind of all we want in that slot. Nothing really here for us, so I guess we just take the uncommon. Okay. Wow. Okay. I don't even know which one of these cards is better to hate. Like, it's crazy. Thought we were going to get that other Blitz Automaton back. I think that was in the last pack, though. I don't think we're getting it. I guess we just take the uncommon here. I don't think I want the Warlord's Elite. Maybe we should try one. Should we try one, chat? Maybe we try one. I'm not playing the Bonesaw, obviously. All right. Well, if I was guessing, I would say we didn't really get there. But if these Mishra's, whatever they are, Mishra's Contribution or whatever it is, if they're Mishra's Domination, maybe they're busted, you know? If they're busted, we got 3 of them. So maybe we can make that work. Okay, so we got some cards to cut, though. That's for sure. First things first, let's cut some cards. Okay. Don't want these Blast Runners. I think I do want those 2. Yeah, well, probably yes. Yes. Probably yes to all 3 of those. I want to try this out, but maybe it just doesn't make the deck. I mean, maybe this also doesn't make the deck. This does not make the deck. I don't know for sure that these even make the deck, you know? We do have quite a bit of Unearth, though, which makes these kind of milling things pretty good. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 things with Unearth. That's a pretty decent amount, I think. Alright, I think we can cut this Onslaught. We want the Sentence, the Explosion, and the Disenchant. I think we can cut the Bitter Reunion. The Mishra's Dominations, I just want to try them. I hope they'll be good. So I think it's like one of these equipments. We didn't really get, you know, we didn't really get there on going wide, but this still has the potential to be, you know, make a quite large creature that can attack and force him to chump block probably. That being said, it doesn't really do anything if we want to mash out. Yeah, I'm fine cutting that card. We'll leave the wings in, I guess. We have some boom booms that we wouldn't mind giving flying to. Especially in the Juggernauts. Seems pretty good so that they don't just crash in and trade off with something kind of trade down. So yeah, we need to get like 6 more cards. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 non-creature spells right now. I think I want to keep all of them. I'm really stubbornly keeping all 3 of these Mishra's Dominations in. Like I said, I'm not convinced this is a good card. It leads itself to very, very aggressive decks, I think. And like I said, I'm not sure that we actually got there in being overly aggressive. Like we have 3 mana 2/1s in our deck. And a 1/4 lifelinker right now. So yeah, there is that. All right, maybe we just cut down to 1 of these. Maybe we just have it in here to try it out, and like if it's busted, you know, we can add more in after a couple games of experimenting with it. So if we consider these to be 3 drops, we have 4 5 drops and 2 4 drops. So we probably can get away with 16 lands. We have quite a few scrapwork mutts to churn through our deck. Also some scrap smiths, but I guess they don't churn for land all that well. Like our 3-drop slot is pretty weak, right? I think we just got to cut this Warlord Elite. I just don't think it's better than just having our creatures attack and having our tricks or whatever. I think, like the Goshen Medic, let's cut the scrap work, people. But I really want to add in these Mishra's things. Like they're really good on the Ocean Medic too, right? They're really good on any creature we put our Aeronaut's wings on. We have an early flyer here in the Paratrooper. Very good with Steel Seraph. I mean, not Steel Seraph. Well, they're good with Steel Seraph as well, but they're amazing with Combat Thresher, right? Yeah, I think that they're worth trying those. Okay, so we're back to only 14 lands. How many creatures are we at? We're currently at 18 creatures. I think I want all my 2s. I think I want both of my 1s. I think I want this 3 because of the Mishra's Dominations. I think I want my 4s. So maybe we trim one of these 5s. Maybe we just trim 2 5s, run 2 5s. This puts us at 16 lands. I'm going to try it like this. If we decide that our power level is not quite there in the upper curve, then we can put, whichever we think is better between the other cavalry and the other Juggernaut in. But I think I'm happy with this. I think, we ended up, despite drafting more red cards, we ended up keeping more of the white cards, which is funny. But we're pretty much 50-50. Like, I think I'm going to go 9-7 on the lands. We do have a double white here. We don't have any double red. We want to make sure we hit our white early. All right, let's try it. Oh, we got to change the land on that explosion. First search of the night. We will be here a while. Oh, is it not explosion? It is explosion. What the hell? Oh, do we not own any? Okay, we only own the one, so I gotta take it out to be able to change the art. Wait, why can't I change the art? Change the fucking art, dude. What? Oh, I gotta do it like this. There we go. That's new, right? We didn't use... Oh, maybe it's because we're drafting. I don't really know. I don't remember. It's been so long since we drafted. I didn't... God damn it. Why didn't that work? Okay, there we go. No more of those silly skins. Yeah, I'm fine with that being, you know, first pick. Even though I think this is probably more indicative of why we built the deck the way we did. But, alright, let's play. So let's see how good these Mishra's Dominations are. That's gonna be the tail of this deck, I think. Okay, although we don't have any in this hand. We'll keep. This card's very good, and it's better, I feel like, in black-red, but still very, very good. Like, I didn't realize I had Menace. As a 2/2 Menace, it's already very good. You fighting? You fighting? You are fighting, aren't you? Epic Confrontation? Yes, you are. Alright. I respect it. Oh my gosh, can we stop drawing all these lands? Can we do that, please? Thank you. Oh, come on. God damn it. That sucks. I should have known. I do have a white 1-drop in this deck and no red 1-drop. I should have checked that. That's on me. That's on me. Oh, fuck. Ugh. That ain't looking good, chat. Yikes. Okay, that is pretty good. Not gonna lie. Now, the question is there any way we wait and play this on 6 as a 5/4? I don't think so. I think we just have to hope that the lifelink is going to outgain what this thing can do. No, damn it. Ah, that ain't good, chat. That ain't good at all. And we keep drawing lands. If we spin the wheel here, we can only hit a Yoshin Soldier or whatever it's called. That we can play this turn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and trade the Swirling Strike for the 4/4 if they don't hit a land drop this turn and have no trick. And so we'll hold this up so they think that we're just gonna double block and activate that. And then we'll try and get them with the Whirling Strike. If they have a removal spell, we're probably just dead. Or land here. Land here would be not the best for us, yeah. We need the first rate damage to kill it, or we're still trading 3 for 2. If this does work, though, I mean, we're trading 1 for 2 as it is, so that would, or, you know, that would be good. Uh, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, we're not getting there no matter what. Fuck. Okay. Let's at least try and get a card back here. Fuck. Oh, chat. It's all going downhill. It's all going downhill. Okay. Oh, come on. God. Alright. Well, nothing we can do about that one. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. I think that was 10. It might have only been 9. I think we discarded another land, though. I think that was 10. Yeah, that was 10. 10 of our 16 lands in the top 15 cards. I mean, you know, what are you going to do about that? We had 5 non-land cards to play with. And, yeah, that was not enough. It was not nearly enough, chat. All right, let's see if we can right the ship. Red, red, red. Okay. Luckily, we don't really need white right away, so I think I'm able to keep this. I'd love to hit a 3-drop we could play, you know, but other than that, oh, actually, we have a 3. Never mind, obviously. So we have a great curve if we hit a couple lands. Obviously, a white would be great at some point, but... Okay. That is also very good. Are we discarding a card, though? Honestly, feel like the answer might be no. I think I'm pretty happy with our hand right now. We could have discarded the Juggernaut to try and hit a land, but since we have 2 3-drops over the next 3 turns, I think I'm okay. Actually, the Excavation Explosion could ramp us into the Juggernaut, or at least ensure that we can cohort. They don't play anything, though, so yeah, we're just getting in. Nope, no, not that one. This one. Protection from what? Protection from multicolored. Whenever a non-basic land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, you gain 1 life. Protection from multicolored. I think I am going to explosion this. It seems like a waste of an explosion, but it allows me, even if we don't hit a land, it allows me to scrapwork cohort next turn, and I think I'm pretty interested in that. And if we do hit a land, it allows us to Juggernaut. Yeah, I think we're getting aggressive here. We have a trick to, you know, get through on a later turn, and this just allows us to keep playing to the board even if we miss on a land. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just attacking, whirling, striking, and then playing Aeronaut's Wings. I think that's what we want to do. The trample on that is fucking nutty. Just by the way, in case you wondered. Like, the trample on that card makes it stupid. Okay. Fair enough. We can haste to get him down to 2. Or we can just play this that's lethal on its own next turn. Well, I mean, with the 1/1, obviously, like, they'll play a blocker. We can give the 3/1 flying and then, put them to 1. If they only produce 1 blocker, we can actually equip plus Unearth next turn and still get them dead. I think we are going to discard probably the Yoshin medic at this point. Okay. Okay. Still think you're dead here. Never mind. If you also have Disfigure, you're not dead, obviously. Do you have Disfigure as well? No. Okay. GG. Okay. Back in the win column. So that's nice. Being on the play felt hugely impactful there. Still have yet to see a Mishra's Domination. 3 of in the deck, haven't drawn one yet. Garbag. There's one, but we can't cast it yet. I still think I'm going to keep this hand just off Scrapwork, Aeronaut, and Cohort. We will draw a red at some point, I would have to hope. Them being on the play sucks. We could just put this on the medic too, make it a 3/6 lifelinker. Okay. There's our red. Another Mishra's Domination. Oh. Yeah. No. I don't think so. Next turn I can block it for free. Gain a life. Like, I don't want to give them the Power Stone this early in the game either. I think there's a, noticeable difference between this turn and next turn. Oh, especially if they don't hit a land drop. If they don't hit a land drop, I'm not blocking it next turn either. That much is certain. Yeah, I think we're just playing this thing and passing the turn. Okay, so I can put a Mishra's Domination on the Yoshin medic. On 2 mana, I don't think there's really a lot they can do to punish us for that. But I can also just Aeronaut's Wings and give it flying. I think I'm more interested in doing that this turn and seeing what they do about that. And then if they don't do anything to it, we can Mishra's Domination it once, if not twice next turn if we hit another red. The other option would be put it on the Mutt and then just attack for 3, and this still holds off their entire team right now. Actually, I think I like that better. It doesn't swing the life favor as much in our favor. Like, this is a 4-point swing as opposed to only a 3-point swing, but this holds back their team, and it's more damage directly to them, so the game will end quicker, hopefully. This could be the 3 damage to an attacking creature white spell. I'd be fine with that, obviously. Nope, not this turn anyways. Okay. Zephyr Sentinel. Interesting. They chose not to block there. Okay, I guess it's a 3-2 on its own, so that's fine. Weak Stone Subjugation. Okay, so we're just going to move the wings over and try and race their 3 with 4 damage lifelinking in the air. If they have another Weak Stone Subjugation, that's gonna really get us good. But for right now, that's what we got. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, well, no, I think we got to give it flying. So what we can do is, with that land though, we can play the recruitment officer and still move the thing over. Okay. So let's see. If they got another subjugation, we're in big trouble. If not, we're probably in the clear. Because on 2 mana, I don't think there's a lot else they can do. I mean, they could disenchant it, right? The, not this, because it's a white creature, but the... Okay. I don't think we trade here. No blocks. Okay. Sure. So I think we're just going to produce some blockers this turn. I'm not going to go in on another Mishra's Domination. I don't think there's any reason to do that this turn. Actually, 4 plus 6 is 10, but 6 plus 6 is 12, so we're still not quite lethal. Yeah, I think I'm just attacking for another 4 and playing the cohort. Okay, they hit a 3rd land drop. This could now be the Oblivion Ring variant thing. That would be unfortunate. But I think we have him low enough that that would also be okay. I still don't really want to give them Power Stones. So I think we're actually just taking 8 here, going to 9, and then trying to attack back for the win next turn. If they play a creature, we can use this the other way and make it not block. Which would be lethal. If they produce 1 blocker. Yep. Okay. That's game. There we go. Hey, so Mishra's Domination seemed pretty good that game, you know? It did the thing. It did the thing both ways. We included the 1/4 specifically because we had 3 copies of Mishra's Domination. That worked well. Obviously, the opponent got a little mana screwed. That definitely helped. But, I mean, you know, it did the thing we tried to have it do. It acted as a pacifism for the most part because they couldn't block. You know, that was the important part. We were the aggressor. And, yeah, it allowed us to maintain being the aggressor because of the lifelink being awesome for racing situations. So I was happy with that. Kaj Magnus. Okay. So there's the downside of having all these Mishra's Dominations in the deck, I guess. There you have it, chat. The question is, can we possibly keep this hand? I think the answer is unfortunately no. As much as I want to just put one of these on a mutt for the first 3 turns of the game, you know, or the 3rd, 4th, and 5th turn of the game, I'm not even sure that that's that good. You know what? For science, I think I'm going to keep this. This is more than likely a loss, but we are on the play. We get to play our mutt and then put a domination on it on the third turn, and hopefully that is good enough to keep the pain train rolling. Question is, do we discard this cohort to try and hit a land? I think the answer is no, because as soon as we hit one land, we get to explosion something, and that gets us to cohort by itself. We could discard a domination if we were smart players, but that's not what we're doing here. This is what we're trying to accomplish. Is playing all three of these dominations on something. We draw a 5-drop just like we drew it up. If they kill this in response, we're obviously dead. Okay, good. They didn't have disfigure. Hurdle number 1 cleared. Gitaxian Skull Flare. What does that do? Beginning or upkeep. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna kill that. Not gonna commit another domination this turn. And that'll get us to Scrapwork Cohort. Rager. Okay. Now we could disenchant that. We really could. However, I want to attack. If they block it, great. If they take 3, great. I really want to play this Scrapwork Cohort this turn. Although we could disenchant it and get in for another 6. We could get in for 6. No, we're going to be disciplined Magic players. We're going to attack. If they want to chump, fine. They do. Okay. Let's get the cohort on the board so we have, some other attacking force for when they finally deal with this mutt. It could be next turn when they have that the 5-mana removal spell that kind of has semi-delve or whatever. Although I guess it only costs 3 now, so I don't know what that does, but we're going to kill it. Okay, you get a Power Stone. I accept. I guess we're not going to kill it. We have no way to emergency. What? Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can disenchant the 1/1 and then just attack with everything. If they want to trade the 2/2 for the 3/1, I'd be happy with that. If they want to eat the 1/1, they take 7, go to 4. I'd be happy with that. We can then also play the recruitment officer. Disenchanting a 1/1 seems terrible. We could disenchant and domination, get in for 8, put them to 3. I don't hate that either. God, this is really aggressive, but I think we're going to do it. We have 1 Mishra's Domination left over, so we're really just trying to... Oh, I can't do that. Oh, no, I can't do that. Oh, that was terrible. So if they eat this, they take 7, go to 4. I think I'm still okay with this. I did not think about the Power Stone not being able to do the other thing, though. Okay, so now we get to unearth that next turn, which seems fine. Okay. Ah, they finally kill that thing. All right, all right. Good beats, good beats. So... Unearth isn't even really good into the 1/4. Well, I guess now we can unearth. We can unearth and make this not block. Get him for 4. We could also just double Mishra's Domination on our 1/1, and they have to chump. Well, actually, they could go to 1. Let's unearth plus Mishra's Domination that thing and attack for 4. Put them to 2. Okay, they're drawing a card, going to 1. Love it. You love to see it, chat. Okay. Can you kill the other one? That is the question. Does not look like it. They gave us the ha ha ha, and then they died. Love it. Absolutely love it. These Mishra's Dominations, chat, there may be something to this card. There may be something to this card. That was really good. We had to dodge Disfigure the turn we played the first one onto the Scrapwork Mutt, but after that it was a wrecking ball there for a little bit. They finally answered it, but we were able to get, you know, the Scrapwork cohort into play, which has also impressed me quite a bit. And then, you know, just cross the finish line with the second domination on their 1/4 so they couldn't block with it. Hey, Squealer. Yeah, we got that dub. Got that dub. What's going on with you, my friend? How have you been liking the new format? Double red. We can play the Aeronauts Wings, but nothing else. This is a mole. And the opponent's on the play. Uh-oh, we're in trouble this time, chat. I guess we keep this and put the Mishra's Juggernaut back. It's not too bad. I think I like DMU more. Okay, that's fair. It's fair, it's fair. Probably because I could go 4 or 5 color soup every time. Yeah. It's harder to do in this format, that's for sure. Yeah, domination as a pseudo removal piece is cool. I agree. I think that's part of the allure, right? Like, I don't think you want it in every red deck, but like if your creatures support being pumped very well, like we have a Yoshin, whatever, the 1/4 lifelinker that obviously wants additional power. Do we block here and give them a power stone? I don't think so. They're tapped out, so we're gonna attack back for 3. Oh man, we're gonna attack back for 6. You love to see that. Yeah, I don't think they realized that was other creature and not just number of creatures in play. It definitely is other creature. Yep, there they go. Now they're going to attack for 3. Okay. No blocks. We're going to attack for 6 again. So we're going to play the Mutt, and I was going to Excavation Explosion, but now we're going to play the Mutt, pump this once, and then we're going to let them block with whatever, and then we're going to Whirling Strike. And I don't think we're drawing and discarding again. I think our hand is good. I think they have to block. It's crazy if they don't block. If they don't block, though, I guess we just sheepishly post-combat the Aeronauts Wings. But yeah, they block. This thing having trample is so good. God. Set definitely plays different with all the extra artifacts, except fucking Platinum Angel. Yeah, we lost to a Platinum Angel in the free midweek Magic. Yeah, Platinum Angel got us good. It was no bueno. All right, so they're getting there with this thing. They attack for 4. Respect, respect. No blocks. So if they're willing to go to 1 and trade the Scrapwork, then I'm okay with that, because then we can just unearth it again next turn. Wow, okay. So we're going to be able to give something flying and we're going to be able to unearth this to have a third attacker. I mean, they got their work cut out for them. Great success with red, white, and red, green. Interesting. Lost in the finals of the draft club last night in game 3. Had lethal if he played any other creature. Oh, except for Platinum Angel. He played plats in the finals of the draft club. You got platted? Oh no. Oh no. That's so sad. He knows we have flying. Like literally, it's an onboard trick. None of this has flying, right? Okay. Maybe they just are hoping I don't see it, I guess. Okay. Oh, Plat Angel. Ugh. That's so sad. That's so sad. In the finals of the draft club. You hate to see it, chat. You hate to see it. What were you in that one? Were you red, white, or red, green? Hit me like a truck out of nowhere. Yeah, you hadn't seen her the first 2 games? Yeah, that's rough. That's really rough. I mean, we probably got to mull this, right? I don't want to do it. But we have 2 5-drops in hand with only 2 lands. We got to mull. Okay, we'll keep this, and honestly, we might put back a plains. Like, everything in our hand is playable off 2 mana, and we'll hit more mana eventually. I think we're going to keep this and put a plains back. Okay, how aggressive do we want to get? We could play Yoshin plus Mutt here. I actually kind of like that. Let's just get in while we can with our Vanguard. Kind of pop off with it. Had a ridiculous blue-white soldiers deck with Miral and the 3/2 flyer. Are we discarding anything? Honestly, I don't think so. The mythic anchor artifact. Oh, that's sweet. Blue-white. They have their own one of those, huh? What are we doing here? Like, I really just want to Mishra's Domination this thing and attack for 5. God, that seems so stupid. It seems like we can't do that, right? Like, it's much more likely that we should be putting this on something and attacking for 4. So what are we putting it on is the question. I guess I'm putting it on the Vigilant Creature, even though it's the highest value target. Okay, definitely trade there. Game 1 I had to mull to 5 off a 1-lander and a 0-lander. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, no land for the flying, so we can't attack this turn. That's a bummer. Actually, we can attack. We just have to give up the Ocean Soldier for the 1/1, but that's okay. We can also Scrapwork Mutt, but I think we actually just want to get this down, right? So that next turn we can go. Actually, we just want to put this down, honestly. All right, let's just attack. Trade off this for the 1/1. They take 5. And then we play the Combat Thresher. Oh, they chump. I like that too. I like it. I like it. Okay. Even better. Let's hit a 4th land next turn so we can Arcanauts Wings. Nope. Disenchant sweet though. Recommission the Vanguard. Okay. Something we can't disenchant. 11 soldiers. Wow. No land, so this could be the +1/+0 in first strike. I don't really like that. We could just play around that by bringing back the Goshen Soldier this turn. We can actually bring back both and get kind of nutty on an attack here, and just not attack with the Combat Thresher. Can maybe even discard the Cavalry to try and hit a land so we can play the Wings on the Double Striker next turn. We could also +1/+1 the Combat Thresher and just offer to trade it off here, but I think that's too low value. So it's going to be really stupid if they have like a bounce spell or something instead of the +1/+0 in first strike, but that's the only trick I can think of. So that's the trick I'm going to play around. Oh, it's Disenchanted in response. Okay. Fair enough. But we have successfully gotten the Disenchant out of their hand. So the Thresher is going to be able to take flight next turn, hopefully. That's nice. Get him for 4. Okay. That will also be good at some point. Yeah, I mean, but you got to consider what they might have, you know, even if it seems garbage, you know what I mean? But I definitely agree with you. It's not a card I would play, or at least not a card I would be playing often. Okay. So that's not a card we can disenchant. So I guess we just play this as a blocker, have this as a flash creature, and we just, you know, are trying to get them dead with this thing. We have either up either Disenchant or the Paratrooper. What's the text on Warlord Elite? So you have to pay. It's a 2-mana 4/4, and you have to pay a combination of 2 artifacts, creatures, or lands, or tap a combination of 2 artifacts, creatures, or lands in order to play it. They're drawing like that. So now their problem is they can't even kill the Thresher. They have to kill the Aeronauts Wings because we have the Blitz Automaton. Yeah, Disenchant is good. I think I'm just making them, like, I'm just blocking here, making them deal with the Aeronauts Wings, and then we're just going to flash in the 1/1 and kill them with that, you know? Because they have 1 card in hand. They can't answer both the Wings and the Paratrooper, so I just want to make sure I don't die to something stupid. There we go. GG's. Thank you, my friend. Felt good. Felt good. Think red white is the strongest deck. I have no idea. I've literally played 3 drafts of the new set. I've played one a night since it came out. The first night we were like blue splashing 2 colors. We ended up 1 and 3. Then last night we went 7 and 2 with a green blue deck that I thought was very, very good. It had 2 of the 2/4 for 4 that all your other creatures tap. All your other creatures are basically Power Stones, which was nutty, along with a bunch of prototype cards. And I thought that archetype felt very strong. And this has felt good, you know. I like being aggressive in this format where everybody's putzing around with Power Stones. This hand has a decent curve here. We got 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, kind of, you know. Make it work, I think. Three color is super tough in this kind of set. Yeah, it was a very, very light splash. Like we were playing some oh, that's rude. We were playing some prototype cards that we could cast for, you know, just artifact mana, and we were playing one actual colored card per color, and we had Evolving Wilds, a basic of each color, and then we had the corresponding pain land of both our splash colors. So, you know, I thought it was fine. Although, then again, we finished 1-3. But I think that was more because the actual cards I drafted sucked more than it was that the mana didn't work out. I felt like we had our mana situated every game. I just felt like the thing I was doing was not successful. I got sidetracked. I drafted a Quicksilver Amulet in the middle of Pack 2, or at the beginning of Pack 2, and we decided to just go in and try and do Quicksilver Amulet things. And I did it the one game we won, and the other games I didn't, and we lost. So I feel like that's kind of what happened there. We could Mishra's Domination, or we could Arkham's Wings. I guess the Arkham's Wings is only 1 less damage, and it's not as committal, so I'm just going to do that. What were your key cards second draft? Definitely multiples of the, like I said, the uncommon, the signpost uncommon for blue-green that turned your stuff into Power Stones, and then the prototypes. I really like the 7 mana 6/5 that you gain life equal to its power when it comes into play. That card's insane. And then the 10/10 reach trample thing. Those were kind of the and the 3/6, the 3/6 that taps for green equal to its color, or equal to its power rather. All 3 of those were insane. In together, like as a package, they worked very well. Individually, I don't think it, you know, would work as well, but as a package, it seemed very, very powerful, very, very strong. You know, full disclosure, I also had a Altar of Dementia, but I only won 1 game with the Altar of Dementia, so I feel like, you know, I feel like that is worth noting, but it didn't affect the overall win-loss record all that much. I mean, here's the thing. I can go Mishra's Domination, attack for 6, and then if the coast is clear, I can just Mishra's Domination, attack for 8 next turn, and that's lethal. Yeah, green Rampy with prototype seems nice. I agree. But like, I think the key to the deck was the blue for that uncommon. Like, I think that was really clutch. And it gave me a couple ways to give my big dumb idiots flying. Like I had one of the take flights and one of the Arkham's wings, Aeronauts wings. Obviously, only one of those is actually blue, so you wouldn't necessarily have to be green-blue for that. But the deck I lost to in the finals was Greedy Red Green by Lucas Dre. Right on. Yeah, I mean, if I was gonna play this, I should have done it pre-combat, obviously, but I think we can just try and get sneaky for the win next turn. Or like, oh no, we could have saved it. It could have been a fucking 8-6. Okay. Note to self: if we can play around the 5 damage spell, we should do that in the future. I think we're gonna lose this now. Damn it. That sucks. We only have one. We only have one white mana as well. Oh man. Okay. That's just something I didn't think about playing around. I just didn't want to be full committed to the creature, you know what I mean? But it looks like we're just losing now that we weren't. Should have gone all in, played around one of their possible outs. Oh, don't think it would have mattered. Actually, it would have mattered because I'd have killed him this turn. Damn. Yeah, we just say GG's. We accept that we made a mistake and then we lost to a Wurmcoil Engine. It's gonna happen. I want a Wurmcoil Engine. I've played against Wurmcoil Engine twice. So I feel like it's my turn to have a Wurmcoil Engine now. That's how it works, right? Hot damn. Yeah. That's probably the best card in the set if I had to guess. I mean, it'd be hard to argue against Wurmcoil Engine being the best card in the set. Yeah, it's very, very nutty. The funny thing is we almost beat it the first time we played against it. Almost, but not quite. Two Wurmcoils in your sealed? Oh my god. That is ridiculous. Just saying. We went 7-1. I bet you went 7-1. Good lord. Yeah, I mean, it's doing the thing that we want to do. We need to hit a third land drop, eventually, but we'll keep. Definitely the best card for sure. Definitely good reason to play Artifact Exile spells. Yes, absolutely. Opponent might be mulliganing here, I guess. Or at least, yep, they mull to 6. Okay. We don't have to commit this turn because I can actually play the Aeronauts Wings and attack through. So we're not going to commit this turn. Although it does get it out of range. It does get it out of range of the explosion. Okay. They attack him for 2. No blocks. Are we both missing land drops? We are. I think that favors me quite a bit. What am I discarding here? I think I have to discard a Domination, right? Because I have stuff to play, and like I want the one to put on the Yoshin, probably. Alright, I think I'm going to discard 1 Domination, try and hit a land. There we go. Okay. Okay. I think the play might just be wings the mutt and attack, because we're ahead on the race and they didn't attack. So like if they chump, fine. If not, then also fine. Okay. I mean, they didn't attack and they didn't block, so they didn't do anything that turn. I like it. They did keep our Vanguard off, but as soon as we hit... Yeah, so now we can play this and attack with both. And I think they would trade the Vanguard, and then we get them to 8. We could actually get more aggressive and just play this. I actually like this better. Let's just attack for 6. I mean, we're attacking for 9, so they have to block something. They'll probably attack the vigilant, or block the vigilant creature, and then we'll just go from there. They can also kill a creature, I guess. That would be fine. Hey, Kismet. How are you, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Yep. Okay, so they go to 5. Love that. They hit another land. Okay, gets harder from here. Looks like they're desperate to kill something. This is an explosion. No, it's a raise to the ground. Okay. So they're dead. They just died to the domination. Domination just crushing shit. Get them. Get them. Roar. Domination. Tired and cold. Kismet. That doesn't sound great. What are you doing that's making you tired and cold? All right, chat. We got one shot at the trophy. Can we back to back? Staying up in the cold, I cannot control. You can't control? Crank that heat up, my friend. Or turn on the stove, or, you know, something. Put a blanket on, you know? You have the power. Yeah, we're going to keep... We need a... You know, we need a land at some point, but we have Vanguard into Scrapwork Mutt. Even if we miss, we have Vanguard into Automaton if things go our way. We could even like Vanguard into Engineer, and then if they trade off the Engineer, we get a token, although that seems like it would not really work out in combat all that well. Heaters exist. What the fuck? I literally have it collecting dust in the corner. Oh no! You have a space heater. Yes. I think that is something that I would recommend, my friend. Mishra's research desk. Okay. That is a good card if we ever draw a red source. So let's plan on doing that. Let's draw a red source, chat. Black-red sacrifice deck. First time we're seeing this in action. I have not seen a black-red deck yet, I don't think. Not that I remember anyways. Okay. I don't really want to crash my Vanguard into the mutt, so that's a problem. I guess we're just engineering here. Maybe we should have engineered last turn, because I would have crashed that into the mutt and then gotten the Power Stone for the... well, I guess we couldn't even still cast the Automaton, obviously. But we could if we hit a land and had the Power Stone play the Cohort, but we didn't have the Cohort in hand at the time, so I think we're just passing. Not liking our spot right now. Not loving it. Yeah, we got to kill that pretty soon. It's going to start growing and growing and growing. Yep. And so it begins. We need to hit a red mana so we can explosion that very soon. Very soon. They attack. Yeah, I think I'm blocking so that if we hit a land, we can Cohort. Although that does let them sack again on the Infiltrator. Maybe not. Maybe we have to be aggressive into the Infiltrator and see if they'll trade it off. I'm not going to block. I would really like to, but I'm not going to. Okay. That is fine, I guess. What are we discarding? Probably the Cohort. I mean, well, probably the Domination. Like, as soon as we hit a red, our 2 turns are probably taken up with these 2 things. So yeah, let's discard the domination. Okay. Let's encourage them to block the Vanguard. They do not. Okay. So as long as they don't sack 2 things this turn, we're going to be able to explosion the Infiltrator before it gets out of control. Okay. The problem is I also need to kind of kill that now. What's a bigger threat here? I guess this isn't as big a threat if we keep their creature count low. So let's go ahead and kill the Infiltrator. Yeah, I agree. So next turn it's just cohort. You don't think it's a huge threat? I mean, if the board's wide enough, it's very good. But, I mean, on this board, I don't think it is. The ability to give all your creatures menace is pretty stupid if you have enough creatures. Wow. Okay. That's aggressive. Fuck. Alright. Well, at least that means we can play the cohort plus flashback the frontliner this turn. If we hit a land, we can actually cohort plus flashback the mutt, which would be better, I think. Actually, maybe we automaton plus really? Okay. So actually, yeah, now maybe we automaton plus mutt. That puts them under... They have to chump block at that point. Yeah. Okay, so... Oh, we can't. We only have one actual red source. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Just cohort plus Yoshin frontliner. Pretty sure they have to chump block if we do that. Yeah, they definitely do. Okay. Yeah, pretty sure we're doing that. So this will be 5. Once we pump it, it'll be 6. So they have to chump block there. So we get in for 1 and we kill the genius. Okay. Okay. Alright, so disenchant the mutt, play the blitz automaton, I'm pretty sure is lethal. They block and they take... Yeah, that's well, I mean, they have 4 open mana, so maybe it's not lethal, but it at least puts them under the most pressure, I think. It's aggressive, but I think it's the best play. Oh, I can't actually blitz automaton, can I? I can only scrap. Yeah, I forgot. When you do it like this, it's actually colored. I'm going to have to get used to that. Because like I keep thinking these are artifacts, but when you play them for the prototype cost, they actually count as red things. So I actually can't use my power stones on them. I did forget about that, chat. That's my fault. It's my fault. I still think we're okay unless they have removal. And even if they have removal, like we're putting them under a ton of pressure. We might even just discard this so we can unearth it next turn. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's try and get them dead. Like, that's just going to apply a lot of pressure. Oh, we can play that on a future turn as well. they have one removal spell, they still have to trade. They can't afford to eat the 1/1, so they trade with the 3/1. Or I guess now they remove the 3/1, trade with the 3/2. Whatever. They have to have a removal spell, obviously, or they're dead. And even still, they have to trade off. They can't afford to eat the 1/1, which means we're still heading for 3, putting them at 2, and we have a 1/1 in play, plus a haster in the graveyard. No, we can't, because it's for its prototype cost, it counts as a red creature. So with different mana cost, color, power, whatever. So it wouldn't let me. Like, it literally wouldn't let me cast it. It wasn't highlighted or whatever. Oh, they have lifelink instead. Okay, so they go to 3. Fair enough. They block. Why did they block that though? Oh, because everything else was 3 power, so it would have traded. Okay, that's fair. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, Squealer, but like it literally did not let me. It wasn't highlightable. So I don't know. Okay, so what's the play this turn? We play the cohort. We have 3 lethal attackers. So there's no real need to play the Scrapwork Mutt, but there's nothing else we can do for the turn, so we might as well. So yeah, let's do it. Actually, we could leave this in the graveyard and just play this turn, but no, I don't like that. Let's just get the value of the extra 1/1 in play for next turn. Am I discarding anything? I really don't think I am. The only thing I could possibly discard is the Combat Thresher, but if somehow they get out of this, like I want the power level on this, I think I'm going to decline. You're right. It does say non-artifact. And this says different mana cost, color, power toughness. It keeps all abilities and types. You're right. It should have let me cast that. Maybe I was just wrong that it wouldn't allow me to. I'm not sure. It certainly wasn't highlighted, but maybe it wasn't highlighted because it's normally like a 7, so I had to actually go to play it and then it would have let me. I'm not sure. It's really weird. Okay. Accept. Still dead so far. It was highlighted. Well, then I just missed it. That's my fault. That's my fault. Okay, so they're still dead. Yeah, okay. Whew. Hey, the back-to-back trophy night. Let's go. Nice. You love to see it, chat. You love to see it. We got off to a rocky start with the 1 and 3 on day 1, but we've come back strong with 7 2s on back-to-back days. We're still learning the format, though. We made a questionable play into a removal spell we could have played around. That turn, I didn't play a 3/2 that apparently I could have. Still learning, but you know, playing well enough. I mean, we're down in gold, so you know, I've still got my training wheels on a little bit. I still get my 2 wins per win and one loss for loss or whatever. Let's fucking go. Yeah, baby. All right. So that was fun. We're now up to 20 Brothers War packs so far. And we got a Dominaria United pack to open. Let's go. Got an Academy Lore Master for our troubles, chat. Feels good. All right, did we unlock a mythic? No, not quite yet. Next level, we unlock a mythic. Okay. Good to know, good to know. So almost there. Get there tomorrow off of our daily quest, it looks like. All right, chat. That's going to do it for us tonight.